Just trying to fix my Streamlabs here. Thought I had it set up and working. But, okay. So, how's everybody doing? Feel free to say hello in the chat. First, we're going to take a look at all the weather models. Then I will take viewer requests for locations. So, I don't know why this wasn't set up. I guess all the changes I made didn't save. But, so we are going to get started now. First, we'll take a look at the radar and our hazards. We're currently near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to the east of there. We have some ice storm warnings where a lot of heavy mix has been occurring. So some power outages, downed trees. All of those are definitely possible in those areas. I need to get stream chat pulled up again, so let me do that really quickly here. So it's been a lot of mix across Pennsylvania state today. Oh, and the text that I set up. Okay, it is working. So it's been a lot of mix recently near Harrisburg, all of those areas where they have winter weather advisories, which are for snow and sleet accumulations up to 1 inch and ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch. I pay for the Gamma subscription, just the cheapest one. Just gives you a bit more frames. I wouldn't have bought a subscription, but I wanted to be able to use it on my computer. So, that is until 6 a.m. tomorrow. And then we have winter storm warnings all throughout the New York State region. Massachusetts, Long Island is under a winter weather advisory. Total snow accumulations between 6 and 11 inches. Highest snowfall amounts will be north of I-90, I believe. So, there are a lot of winter weather alerts currently. Checking on the snow here, we do have a lot of snow in the Long Island area. This is snow measuring in the 20 to 30 dBz range, so that's moderate snowfall. I know some of these areas have already seen a few inches of snow. This is all throughout Connecticut, New York. So I'm going to get the National Weather Service pulled up, and we can take a look at everything there, and models on tropical tidbits and pivotal weather. Okay, so today we had no organized severe thunderstorms forecast. There were just a few widespread ones, but we did see some that were pretty surprising for the low amounts of CAPE that we had. We only had about, if I can pull it up, we had about in the area 50 to 100 joules per kilogram in CAPE. So mainly shear driven once again. And our severe weather is going to be pretty quiet for the next few days, but we need to take a look at snowfall totals. So there's that storm moving through the northeast, but if I can get this pulled up where you can see snowfall run, some of these areas you can see now it's saying 6 inches. Earlier it said 8, so it is pretty frequently changing, but they will definitely get at least 5 inches. I'm hoping I can get an ice storm out of this. My NWS Tulsa has me in 0.25 to 0.50 inches of ice. Yeah, we can take a look at a potential ice storm there for you. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Can we stay alive long enough for the 0Z GFS to go far out enough for me to see? Not quite sure how long I'll be able to be alive, but this is Tuesday, where that rain and mix starts to develop and that moves south. So you have the potential to see some ice. It's kind of unclear yet whether you'll see freezing rain, mix, ice, or snow. Unlikely that you'll see snow, as it's looking at right now. If we take a look at temperatures, which we will do on Pivotal Weather. So the current temperatures right now, your region is in the 40-degree range. Yeah, 0Z GFS is coming out soon. But there are other models we could take a look at too. So those are the current temperatures there. Let's see. Well, it looks like I have to pay to see more. Yeah, then it starts to get into the upper 30s and then mid 30s. So this is now into tomorrow. And then during the day, that daytime heating again, bringing you into the 40s. So it'll be pretty cool most of the next few days. But I think you have the potential to see, I don't know, about 0.50 inches of ice. Probably less than that, but you have the chance to see some. So that's definitely not out of the question yet, because you're right over there. But right now it's showing rain for you. But then again, we have to wait for the next update. And then I think our next potential snowstorm could be next weekend, Saturday the 15th into Sunday the 16th, where it'll kind of cut through the Midwest and Ohio Valley and then move out of the Northeast by the evening of Sunday. That's what it's showing right now. And we could potentially, down here in this region where I have a box, we could potentially see some severe weather there. So that is definitely possible. So if you are just joining us, we are going to be doing winter storm coverage. I'm Mr. Twister WX. It showed quite a bit of ice on 18Z GFS if you run it out far enough. Are you talking about this? Because, oh, you're talking about for that. Yeah, there's some ice. could even see some snow from this. Yeah, we'll move over to pivotal weather. I think it might be helpful if we look at the total snowfall. Here, we'll go to this model. I don't know why it doesn't come up sometimes. But on this one, it doesn't go out far enough so we can't see. But I think we're going to move back to the radar and cover these winter storms. Let's find an area of heavy snow to focus on. I think honestly, we might just want to focus on this entire region. That's what I'm focused on. Hey Sam, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So, getting back to the radar. The heaviest snow is probably in the Hartford, Connecticut area right now. Because over there, they're seeing 30-ish dBz's, and it's pretty consistent. And then it starts to mix into rain as you get further off the coast, but mainly focus. This is just heavy snow and it's not stopping. They're thick bands that will continue throughout the night into tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, I look at them both, but it would be hard to choose one that's more accurate for the HRRR or the NAM. But I guess if this kind of answers your question, I use them both, so they're both accurate to an extent at sometimes. Let's check over here. North of Buffalo, towards Toronto, over Lake Ontario, there is some snow getting up to 32 dBs. You gotta go. Hope to see you around. Yeah, I hope to see you around as well. Enjoy your Sunday tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in. There's also some pretty heavy snow off the coast of Cherry Grove. So if you're just joining us and tuning in, I'm Mr. Twister WX, a weather enthusiast and forecaster. We are currently tracking some heavy snow in the northeast. These just thick bands moving through. I mean, the whole state of Massachusetts and Connecticut, that whole region is just seeing so much snow. Just thick bands that are not really ending. Near the Hartford, Connecticut region, they are seeing snow around 30 dBs, which is that lighter getting into moderate snow. But it will accumulate pretty quickly and create dangerous conditions driving. This could weigh down on tree branches, which could knock over power lines and cause possible outages. So you definitely do not want to be out in this. If we take a look at the current power outages we are seeing, state outages. So all of these states are blue. They're not, see, looks like most states not dealing with any outages. So we'll turn on the county map. And then, so it looks like in terms of power outages, they're doing pretty well so far. It looks like something going on in southern Oklahoma near Garvin County. 37% of customers are without electricity. Interesting. I have a poll to run with the chat, so we're going to do that. Okay, I did a poll, and whatever result wins is what we'll probably end up doing. But going back to the radar, there's some heavy mix across portions of New Jersey, near Trenton, New Jersey. Mix. This could be, oh, that's really heavy. Near the Jackson Township, just to the west of there. This is Georgetown, Chesterfield Township, Bordentown Township. So we are going to continue tracking this for a little while longer. Again, going over the projected snow totals. Looks like the most some areas will see is 8 inches in southern Massachusetts is what is currently forecast, but across Connecticut, most of that region will see at least 4 inches. So this is now, or no, this is now, and then this is by the end of that storm later into tomorrow, I believe. That'll be the afternoon, late morning. So looking at the power outages map in these areas, looks like it's doing it pretty well. I do not think, I'm not sure, I haven't checked in on the winds yet, but I do not think the winds are the most intense with this yet. Let's take a look at the wind gusts. Wind speed. Okay, so I think this is measuring in Okay, so this is not gusts. This is just winds. So 12 miles per hour in the New Jersey looks to be the peak. We're seeing that heavy snow near Springfield, Massachusetts. It's 8 miles per hour winds. And on Long Island, 14 mile per hour winds. So it looks like the highest winds are just below 20 miles per hour. But at times, if gusts do pick up, blowing snow can make travel difficult. We take a look at some of these weather alerts. It does note roads and especially bridges and overpasses will become slick and hazardous. Travel will become very difficult. This will be travel will be. Let me turn off our wind layer. Travel will be extremely difficult, especially in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. This whole area where they have been seeing all of that mix throughout the day. And then if it switches over to snow, it will just make it very slick and people will not be able to see it. So avoid travel unless absolutely necessary, because these temperatures will continue to cool as we get later into the night. And it is already 10:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to check in on our poll. Looks like we do not have any votes yet. So if you haven't and you are in chat, vote on the poll. Now we've got some outages in Virginia near the George Washington National Forest, Highland County. 139 customers without power out of 2,735 tracked. That's about 5.9%. Let me check the radar for that area. Okay, so it looks like they had some rain there. Temperatures in the 40s. We also do have some winter weather advisories in portions of extreme southeastern Washington, northeastern Oregon, and central and northern Idaho. So near Missoula, Montana even, there's some snow. And a little bit of contamination too. Check on our poll. Still no votes. But our main event right now is obviously what we've got going on in the Northeast. The most impacted area by that mix and ice will be this in the dark purple near Johnstown, Pennsylvania, where they're under those ice storm warnings. So, significant icing, total ice accumulations around 1/4 of an inch. Cambria and Somerset, if I'm saying that correctly, counties until 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Saturday. So that is for another 4 hours. In terms of severe weather, today, just a general thunderstorms risk. Tomorrow, no severe thunderstorms at all forecast, or any thunderstorms. And then in central Texas, there is just a general thunderstorm risk highlighted for Monday, the 10th. But with that being said, do thank you all for joining me tonight, and I think we are going to go ahead and end off the stream here. We will do one last look at radar, and then I think I will do a radar only stream. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you all in the next one.